Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Will from WC Review. I am really just making a video of some smaller knives to use as a vehicle to say thank you, thank you, thank you to everybody. I can't believe it, but I hit 400 subscribers today. That means 400 people mildly give a shit what I have to say. And you know what? It's pretty flattering. And I hope that some of the content that I bring to you guys is enjoyable. I intend on working on saying and I also intend on ramping up the content that I have. I will say this because it'll force me to do it. I have coming up, I have not set the date yet. I have an interview with Eric Luther of Luther Knives. I wound up speaking with him a couple of weeks back, and I wound up buying a Warnot from him. We are going to hold off on delivery for that to me for now because he's got so much going on with Blade Show coming up that I said, don't worry about it. We'll just wait until after Blade Show. And, he was thankful for that. But I did ask him to do an interview with me. And to be quite honest, I'm flabbergasted that he said yes, but I want to do it right. I want as many of you that are out there listening to let me know if that would be something you'd be interested in. And then I have to go ahead and learn how to do like a live broadcast where I can, we'll do a Q&A. We'll have where you can type in questions to Eric. I will format some questions that I would like to know. And we'll just, have an opportunity to look inside and speak with one of the premier knife makers in an area where we love knives. He is just a master. If you haven't seen his knives, look up and check out Eric Luther or Luther. I think it's Luther Knives or Luther Products. But if you look up Luther and put knives after it, you will see the knives that this guy makes, and they are absolutely incredible. So I don't have a date yet, but I am definitely announcing that I will be interviewing Eric Luther. A big shout out to Scab. He's doing so great. He almost has 100,000 subscribers. Satu Dave, I look forward to his I look forward to his videos every week on Sunday, sitting and bullshitting. I'm just so thrilled to be a part of the community, and I am this year going to Blade Show in Atlanta. So I look forward to meeting as many of you that will be there. Can't wait to put faces to names, and it's going to be a really good time, and to handle and see it's going to be like, talk about kid in a candy store on steroids. So anyway, this is a Finch Stinger. This is I don't want to say, I guess I could say getting into. I wound up getting this from the owner of Finch Knives, and he wound up sending me a couple of other knives as well. But this one kind of spoke to me. It is an incredible small knife, and I already did a piece on this. It's 154 cm. It's pretty small, but it's so well made. It's got a little bit of weight to it. Feels great in the hand. I just wanted to go over a couple of. I always talk about the big bruisers. Here's the Riot PK. I don't even remember the number on this, but I wound up getting this from Riot, from Sandy at Riot. So thank you, Sandy. I will also do a full video on this. But this thing it's a button lock, and it is so well made. Again, I'm just finding some content to talk about. I don't have the specs or anything, but it is a super duper well-made knife. I happen to love Riot. I did wind up buying the T1000, and I had waited for it, and I was dying for it. And when I got it, I was so disappointed that I actually returned it, which started a conversation with Sandy Song from Riot, and she wound up sending this to me as sort of a consolation prize, which I thought was super duper nice. By the way, Nitro V, I think I might have said 154 cm. This is Nitro V. I know Jake Holback uses a lot of Nitro V. I happen to think it's a really good blade steel. But here's so far the Stinger and the PK. I think it's a PK-7. I don't have it in front of me, but I'll get my shit together better next time. Here is another Finch that I happen to love. This is the McCoy, and another well-made knife. This is like a bone ivory. It's like G10, but it's a synthetic bone ivory. This knife is super well made, sharp as shit, and just another smaller knife that I happen to really, really enjoy. It's a good left-hand pocket knife, a good backup, good box opener, things like that. You want to make a utility cut, this thing is there for you. I really, really dig it. In fact, I really dig Finch knives altogether. I'm just a big fan, and they have some new stuff coming out. So check out Finch Knives. Definitely a good company and affordable as well. And here's what I really wanted to talk about that I got from a buddy. I think I've done a piece on it, but the Praetorian Micro. It's just so sweet. I think it's way overpriced. It's disgustingly overpriced. But you want to know what? I got a good deal on it, and I'm so glad that I did. I really, really love it. It's as good as its big brother in a smaller package. Here's the Praetorian T, right? Here's the Micro T, and here's the Praetorian tie. I have my other tie sent out to Steve Clare, who was awesome enough to send me the Sergei Rogovets Titan 4, which I did a little piece on. What a knife. So thank you again, Steve. But this, I don't know if I could demonstrate how small this thing is, but it kind of fits in the palm of your hand. But when you open it, I can't do it with one hand because it's just too small, but it opens with the authority and the clunk of a Medford knife, and you can feel that this thing is no joke. I got my baby Lorenzo sitting at my feet, so I'm kind of being extra careful not to drop any of these because that's my baby. And so just, this is an S35VN. It's got blue hardware, blue clip, blue over travel, and it is just a knife that I really, really love. So again, I know I'm babbling, talking about really a whole lot of nothing. I'm sorry that I've been away and out of contact for a while. I think you all can relate that sometimes, life gets in the way. So, I really want to get back to it. With Blade Show coming up, I want to do a piece, and sometimes I really feel like a jerk because I wind up copying what other people do, and I'm gonna do it. It's I saw Dave do it, and I think it's a great idea. So I'm gonna do a pre Blade Show collection video. It's gonna be long, but I don't think I've always talked about it and never done it. I want to do a collection video of everything I got that I feel is relevant, and then I want to do another piece on my fixed blades. I'm definitely a folder lover, and that's my forte, but I have some really nice fixed blades that I'd like to go over with you guys too. I know Squire Boys Outdoors does mostly fixed blades, and as I do mostly folders, but I definitely want to show you guys some of my fixed blades, and then I want to go through and do a collection video. So that's enough for now. We're up to over 8 minutes of me just babbling, but 400 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. And there's going to be more coming from me, probably tomorrow, because I got some shit to do today. But happy Memorial Day to everybody. Hey, let's all take a moment and remember our veterans and those who've given the ultimate sacrifice for our country, for our great country that's about to become great again in about 7 months. So hoorah for that. Semper Fi to our Marines out there. My son is a Marine. And God bless the United States. And thank you to everyone who's served our great country. Have a great night.